Hello and welcome to my Sony Vegas series of online training course, and today we're on episode 8. Today we're going to do a mask and we're going to try and highlight a particular face and maybe blur it out. So this could be useful if you want to hide somebody's face or maybe a number plate of a car. It's very simple. We've got two methods of doing this. One is easy, or what I should say is one is easier than the other. So let's get started. Now I have a clip of me with my big mush on the screen, and we're going to blur out my face, and we have two video tracks and the clip, and we need to make a copy of the actual video clip itself without the audio. So we can press U for umbrella and then copy this up into the channel by holding the control key and drag up. So we have a duplicate of the video only, and obviously it's perfectly synced. Now we have two methods of doing this. We need to go to the beginning of the track, and we will be working with the top video only. So leave this one where it is. We're going to do on the pan and crop area, the little button there you can see. So click that. Now, pan and crop, we're going to go down. This is method number 1, and I would consider this to be the hardest way. We're going to go and click the mask button down here, the little checkbox, and this will bring us up a particular sub-menu of items. This one we would use for number plates. And then we have this one, which is a oval, and then we have this one here. We can zoom in to make it better. Now what we need to do is actually we're going to use this to draw around now obviously if you've got more time and you haven't got a yellow cursor, which is making it very difficult to see what I'm doing. And if you have more time, then obviously it will benefit you. Very useful if you've got an irregular shape that you want to blur out. Obviously for faces, then you know it's just really just a case of doing a sort of a, there we go, it's a sort of a linked up circle, and I've put that there, and I didn't really need to do that, but there you go. So obviously if you've got more time, then you can take more care with it, but as we're doing this tutorial we haven't really got time. There's the zoom edit tool, so we can perhaps zoom in to make it easier to do the masking. Right then, so we've done all that, and we'll go back to the normal edit tool. Right, so now we need to make sure that we have this button here which syncs the cursor to this cursor here, so that when you move this cursor it will move as you move in the video. And as you can see, as I move through the video my head moves, so we're going to have to adjust this so that as I move we're going to create a keyframe and move the mask appropriately. So we can also zoom in using the scroll wheel so that we can be more precise. So the first sort of move is about there. Click the normal edit button over here, which will bring up a box that we can move, and then what we'll do is we'll move it over slightly so that it fits your face, and then we'll move our cursor again, and it looks like quite a lot of the video. I'm not really moving that much. There we are. So we moved out of shot. So we'll move that back. There. Carry on moving. Oh, we've moved a long way there. And then there. There. And you can see that it really can take a little while to get this right and perfect. So when we've done, we can close that. Now obviously when we play this, nothing has happened to the video. So when you play it, there's nothing's happened. So what we need to do is go into our video effects, and we need to select maybe either a Gaussian blur or a what's it called? A pixelate. That's the one, which is there. And you can have various sizes of pixel. So I'm going to go for a large pixel. We drag that onto the video track that we've just done, and then we can just accept it. In fact, what we'll do is we'll make the pixels slightly bigger. And as you can see on the video up here, the face now is pixelated, which is what we just wanted to achieve. And if we play the video as it is, even when I'm moving, you can see that it's still pixelated.
And I have come to a museum today. It's called the Richard Jefferies Museum.
There you go. So that is method 1. If you have this video of a number plate, you would use the rectangle, which gives you a rectangle. It's pretty obvious, really. So having done that, method number 2 on the process of doing this, we're going to use another a cookie cutter. So we're going to have a cookie cutter, which we can find. The cookie cutter. Where are we? Where's it gone? There we are. Cookie cutter. Now, so we got no effects on this track. So we bring the cookie cutter down, and what we will do is, in order to we'll have a circle, which is what we got there. We got a circle. There's several things that we're going to do. One is we're going to give ourselves a border just to start with, so we know where the circle is, and then we're going to open up the center, and the size we're going to make it smaller, so it's about head height, and well, actually face height. If you hold the control key down, then it gives you more precise control over the movement rather than moving a long way. Now, so that's the cookie cutter. Obviously, we then need to do some tracking of the actual circle, so we can animate, and this will give us the the track details below, and we need to make sure that the sync cursor is on, which it is, and we will actually we're going to create a keyframe just there. Now, as we move through the video, you can see that my head moves, and in actual fact I probably don't need to do very much until the very end, when that is I'm slightly offset. Now you can also use this little X here to move it if you want to, so you don't have to move this particular area. It's the like crosshair. You don't have to move that. You can actually move the X on the screen, and it actually helps you to see where it is. Right, so if we finish with the animation, and on this particular example we haven't really done any apart from the very beginning and the very end, and then what we need to do is remove the border. So we just remove that from our circle. So now we need to apply the actual effect. So we're gonna use a Gaussian blur this time around rather than pixelate. So we'll have extreme, or we could have a medium. Let's have a medium blur. So we drag that down, and you'll see that once we apply it, that we have a blurred out face now. So let's go to the beginning of the video and play.
We are today in Swindon, and I have come to a
See, now that could do with some work, because you could actually see my face at one point about there. So when it goes and I move to the side, so we would need to adjust that in the actual pan and crop, and then I can move my X to there. You can make the size of the circle slightly smaller or slightly bigger to suit. So there. And we're done. So now when you play, you can see that I've moved my face and the blur. There we go. So there we go. That's really good. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial, and I hope it was help to you, even though it's very time consuming to create, but it can be quite effective. And I hope you enjoyed today's video, and you'll come back for another episode very soon. Bye for now.